And what would you like to have happen is the clean language question we usually start a coaching or therapy session with. The translated reply, I would like the inflammation of my gums to stop, came from a member of a group of Ukrainian psychologists we've been supporting since the Russian invasion. Since we're not doctors or dentists, we could not provide medical advice, but we could work with the client's relationship with her symptoms. It turned out that she considered the inflammation a reaction to her situation. Our client had been evacuated to live in the west of Ukraine with the mother and son of a soldier on the front line. 2 days before our session, the mother had been notified that her husband had been killed in war, and she asked help to tell her son. Our client said she wanted to tear apart with my teeth all these abusers who kill our people, and was deeply emotional, understandably. She said, I don't know how to find the words to help the mother tell her son his father had died.
Of course, we could have suggested any number of supported words, but that's not how we work. Our process is strongly predicated on the NLP presupposition that people already have all the resources they need to act effectively. The client statement implies that the words are not the problem. The problem is that the client doesn't know how to find them, which is a metaphor. It might seem strange, but we take clients' metaphors, like this one, literally.
As the session progressed, the client accessed a state she described as a warm and trembling love that wants to support this mother and child. Through a series of clean language questions, this resource developed into a metaphor of 2 oval spots located in her solar plexus. Spontaneously, the spots morphed into 2 connected galaxies.
So I asked, and when it's like those 2 galaxies are connected, there in your solar plexus, and that's a warmth and a trembling of a love that wants to support, there, what happens to words in a memory?
After a pause, she answered that the words she needed to find can be put together like planets in a galaxy that go by one in a spiral.
And so when those words are put together like planets in a galaxy, then what happens?
The client said, and then a kind of connection or link appears between the father who has died and this boy, and the words, they help the child to experience and realize this connection.
The client didn't need to find the words there and then. Instead, she had access to a resource metaphor, which meant the appropriate words would come when she needed them. And who could have guessed that a spiral galaxy would be just the support she needed to do that? At the end of the session, we inquired, and what happens in your gums?
She said, first of all, I'm starting to breathe, and my gums hold my teeth tightly. And right now, I don't feel any negative feelings or sensations.
Clean language questions allow clients' untarnished experience to be revealed, first to them and then to you. The art is to recognize that the structure of the metaphor corresponds to the structure of what it represents. As clean language questions are asked and the metaphor landscape is developed, psychoactivity occurs. The metaphor spontaneously changes, and these changes are reflected isomorphically in the client's experience and behavior.
Join us in person or via video link for our masterclass at the ANLP conference to find out more.